This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches. They know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. This for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
And welcome to 2K. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. You look at the Cavaliers, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, for the Lakers, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, then it's Thompson, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And finished off by Hunter.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Back to Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. On target from range. Doncic has got 5 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Jerome. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all offseason to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
He's off on the second. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Pass to James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Back to Jerome. Mobley outside. Inside. Jerome, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Cleveland has possession. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Reeves. Out to James. Over Hunter. Thompson pulls it in.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mobley. Hunter with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Mobley, no good. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Merrill in for Jerome. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Merrill. He had 19 points in the win against New York. Here's Wade. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up and slam dunk by James.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Lakers on top, up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Finney Smith in at the center position. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in, and the Lakers making a change here. Doncic passes to James. Stolen by Mitchell. Only one man back on D. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Strus has got his first 2 points of the night. Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Connect. Fires for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Merrill. Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Outside Reeves. Into the lane. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Mitchell against Reeves. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Oh, there's the alley! And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell!
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Hayes with a screen. Pass to connect. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Mobley, shot from the low post is good. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. James with the focus.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So we conclude the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Lakers.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple,
Pineapple's
there's
great.
orange.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Thompson out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Jerome. 3-pointer, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Reeves. Here's James. Shot clock at 6. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's James with the jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. From behind the arc, it's Hayes with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The shot by James, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Strus finds Mitchell. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Hayes, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hayes in the high post. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed. Thompson outside. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. And here's Hunter for 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Oh, misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
James passes to Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Cavaliers trail by 15. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Tyson. Hachimura covering. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Jerome. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for James.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go. Tyson's got 4 points this quarter.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And here's Connect outside. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Austin Reeves. Connect is out there with James. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. So it's Los Angeles now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Merrill outside. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hayes with a screen on Strus. And here's Connect outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Tyson. Evan Mobley comes in for Okoro. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Merrill. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic checked in. On the wing, Reeves. The 3 is up. The shot by James, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Hunter, and counted from 12 feet.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Screen by James. And Doncic hammers it home.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. A nice shot by Mitchell.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Doncic with it. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
And Doncic with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Merrill. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 23. There's James on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Pass to Jerome. The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's the floater. It's stolen by Hunter. Jerome passes to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Outside Mitchell. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that. Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Luka Doncic.